The Camino is special because it's a very different experience from, other type of trips that you choose within the Iberian Peninsula. It's a combination of culture, history, gastronomy. Over the years, over 1,000 of years, people walk in the Camino. That makes it so special. It's incredibly special. It's something that you have to experience by yourself.
The Camino de Santiago, people do this for many, many reasons. People do it for health reasons, for social reasons, for religious reasons. You meet hundreds of people along the way from all over the world. My wife had been so kind as to say, what would you like to do for your 70th birthday? And I said, I'd like to go do the Camino de Santiago. And I thought at the time she would say, go ahead and do it. But she said, okay, we're going to do it. So
let's do it.
We said we're going to do 250 miles of the Camino del Norte, which is the oldest and most primitive route, and it's right along the coast. And we're going to do the first 150 miles on a bike. We walked the last 100. It's an incredible experience to do with somebody you love. It brings you closer to them. Whether you do it for one of those reasons that I mentioned or not, it is spiritual to yourself, because you spend time getting to know yourself.
Because we have 4 kids, we couldn't get away for a week. We could get away for about 3 days. And Carla and Madrid and Beyond organized a trip that started in León and walked to Sarria, I believe, through a beautiful three-day stretch of the Camino that was gorgeous, and it was a real highlight of our trip.
We were on foot while Isabella, our guide, was in a van at the end of a phone call if we needed her, with raincoats and food and any kind of needs that we had. That was a really good feeling. I think there was only one time that we had to call her, and it was a minor incident, but she was there for us.
So the part of the Camino they're actually walking today is running parallel to the coastline.
We were wandering through mystical forests and dirt pathways and things.
They're passing by lovely beaches and tiny little villages along the way, and also nice shade, because there's also a lot of forest on the way, so very rural.
How are you doing? No problem at all. We made it.
Yes.
That is nice.
Fancy some lunch?
Something uplifting.
Okay, there.
She would always recommend where the nicest food was, so it was usually authentic food was her theme. Fresh food, authentic food, not necessarily fancy, which we absolutely loved.
I actually enjoy very much because I am just showing the people what the locals do on a daily basis, no? So it's just our life, and I show the things that I love. It's my place, my region, the places I usually visit with my friends or family. So that's what the people want to see, how the locals actually live and what they do.
Like the old pilgrims used to do in the medieval times, you can go to the beautiful Fistera, which is the end of the world for the Romans. And I think that's a very, very emotional place, like the end of your trip at the end of the world.
Walking up that final hill, I have to say I was in tears. I know I wasn't the only one, because it's just an incredible accomplishment.
It's the ocean there, the immensity of the ocean there, and you can feel that. It's the water as far as your eye can see. I think it's fantastic.